Look at this, guys. Definitely a nice one. Oh yeah, that's a hog. Look at her. Look at her. Yeah, baby. Thanks for tuning in to Digging Deep. And today we're getting back out on the lakes yet again. It is a pretty cool morning. It's 48 degrees. I'm interested to see how the water temps are. But yeah, I got another upgrade for the Big Fish 105 to put me a little bit closer to start being ready for some finish tournaments in the spring. Who knows? Maybe I'll get into one before the end of the year here. But I would have to say I'm about 95% ready. I mean, only thing I really need, I think, is an upgraded life jacket, you know, where I can put my phone in some pockets and stuff like that. But other than that, like, I got a phone lanyard, I got my measuring device, for lack of better terms. All the stuff I really think I need to start hammering some tournaments out. But I got something special for y'all, and I'm gonna have to show you here. Let's get out on the lake. So, just for another quick idea, if anybody's like, wow, how do you dragging this big heavy thing around? I have a little stick here, big piece of dowel, and a rope tied to it, and then I just turn the other way and grab and pull. Works great. All right, I'm a little nervous. Here's the first try of the motor. We're locked in. All right, guys, so right away, this lead ass is definitely a little heavy for the front of this thing. And if I go to a lithium, it'll be a fraction of the weight. So I think that's not going to be a problem. But yeah, when I first put it in, water was coming up in here and stuff. But I don't think it's going to be a real big issue. But it is a little bit heavy in the front. So let's get out here and try this. So having this big, heavy lead acid battery up front is not a good idea. So anybody that's putting this style kayak under power, if you're going to put a lead acid, I would definitely move it to the rear. I'm going to have a new video coming out trying this out for sure, but definitely do not do it. It threw the stabilization of the kayak off, and the turning was every bit of horrible. So yeah, it's definitely a little bit of a setup, getting everything ready. I know my wiring is every bit of horrible looking right now, but you know, it's trial and error. Once I get everything functional, which it should be here today, I'm going to be upgrading to a lithium iron phosphate battery, which will be very light compared to this big lead acid anchor on the front of the boat here. But I had a little trouble. I put this in too soon starting out. But we're about ready to fire this thing up and see how she does. I got to drop it back down a little bit. We're in about 3 foot of water here, folks. And the water is 62 degrees. We got down into the mid 40s last night. So let's get out here and see if we can catch some fish. We got one gentleman over here fishing on the lake. And other than that, we have it to ourselves. Guys, I just seen a hell of a bass freaking strike in there right amongst these logs. That's exciting, guys. That was a healthy bass. I want him in the boat. Up, come on. I'm not sure if I'm hitting a branch in there or not that I can't see. I don't think so, because I fished this little crevice way too much and I don't remember hitting much in there. So there's a little V in this log where I pulled bass out of here a lot. I'm trying to get in there, but this rattle trap's probably not the best thing in the world to get in there without getting snagged up. I feel like I should have top water on, guys. These guys are right in amongst these, like, there's sticks everywhere. I'm gonna start jigging. There's sticks everywhere, and there ain't no way I can pull this rattle trap through there. I mean, they are hungry this morning. Let's get them, dude. Yeah, we were a little close from comfort there. Oh, I didn't check to see if I set up weedless on this thing yet. Yeah, I really think the beaver tail would be the game changer. Getting that weight out of the front there and getting a beaver tail put on this thing. They're just so expensive. Like, I don't know if they make any aftermarket ones or not. That big guy he's in there tearing them up under this bush. I have no way to get in there. It is, there's sticks everywhere. We'll jig it. Mess up. Sometimes there's mess up cast. It lands in a good spot. You gotta be patient. Yeah, they're all over these sticks. There's several trees down in the water right here. This has always been my hot spot. Guys, dang on another one. So that one actually hitting about, that one was about 5 foot of water. I think I'm gonna get the rattle trap back in here in a minute. I also have a swim bait I might throw too. Maybe I'll hit that in the water a little bit here. It's so excited that I don't know what to do, what lure to grab. Just keep fishing, right? Oh, I got a bite. 100%. 100% bite right there. Got him. Got him. Ha ha, sucker. Let's go. Let's go. Get him in here. Yes. Good fish. Good fish. Awesome. Yeah, that is a nice one. That is definitely a nice one, guys. Look at him. Look at him. Yes. I got him on the side of the mouth. I got him on the side of the mouth here. I knew it sooner or later. This might have been that big one, or a bigger one I seen getting in there. That is a nice bass, guys. Nice bass. Super stoked. Super stoked, man. So yeah, guys, this one is, he jumped around like crazy. I got my lanyard here and I don't even have it around my wrist. And so it's like, this guy's a fighter, dude. Wow. He is a fighter. Like, he does not want to be in here. Look, look, there's another one. All right, hang tight there, little friend. He is a fighter. He is a fighter. All right, guys, we're gonna get him back in here. These bass are still hitting up in here. The whole time we had him out here, there was 2 hits in on the shore. So they are biting. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. All right, guys, I'm coming down off my hot here on my first fish. Fluke, kind of like a bait color looking Texas rig, guys. That's what got us the first fish, and he was a nice one. I didn't weigh him. I know he was in the 2-pound margin. One of the bigger ones I've gotten out of this lake anyway. Never really fished this lake a whole lot until this year. I try to get more footage on me running this motor here. So yeah, it turns, but not the greatest. It's like a real gradual turn. But we're gonna go to the left side of all this structure, because that's where I seen that big one, but there's sticks everywhere in there. I mean, everywhere. So it's gonna be hard to get in here, but we're gonna go over here and give it a shot. So they are still hitting up in there. So I just got a good cast in there. See if we can trigger anything here. I like that cast, but I gotta get up over that. There we go. Daggone loud squirrels up there. So yeah, oh, like as soon as I pull out of there, a fish hits, of course. That's so funny. I've seen some activity over here, so. Yeah, so this is basically how I just kind of put my oar in the water to help steer it. Definitely got a little bit of a bite there. Might have been a little guy. Trying to watch my line here. Yep. I think I got a bite there, dude. Come on. Look. Oh my gosh, we got some action going on over here. We're going back over there, dude. Guys, I got one as soon as I hit the water. As soon as I hit the water. Oh, I lost him. My drag was set way too low. Oh man, he was a small one. That was neat though. As soon as it hit the water, I seen the belly roll up. I actually could physically see him hit that thing. That was neat. Even though I missed him, my freaking drag being like not set at all. I was like, why couldn't I set the hook? It was just yanking the line. Yeah, that was a stupid move. See, like stuff like that, like you know, if you're gonna be doing tournaments and stuff, you gotta be on point. I know that was just a small bass. I mean, that might have only been a 10 to 12 inch bass. It was small. See if we can get another one out of here, guys. So yeah, I was out at one of the biggest of the 3 lakes with this for the second time the other day, and I did record, and it was just a horrible day, bad casting. Yeah, I didn't even know he was on there, guys. I didn't even know he was on there. Finally. Yeah, I started, I didn't get too much live footage because I was just getting so discouraged, man. Wow. All right, a little 11.5 incher. Nothing to brag about, guys, but it's something here. It's a good start for the day. It's been a rough morning, but hey, we finally broke the ice here. Caught in the trees. I did end up getting 1 fish. If I remember, I might put it in the video. But yeah, it was a horrible day, and I just didn't feel like it made the cut. They are right in there amongst this tree. I think I need to get the Texas rig out. It's what I need to do. I'm gonna get one of these guys out of here for y'all, okay? So we're getting in the Texas rig back out here, guys. They're hitting right in these little sticks right here. We're gonna give him a shot. Yeah, these guys are teasing me big time. Right up in over this log here. So I came on around this here. I'm gonna try on this side of this overhang tree. Fish are definitely biting over here. Just missed one. All right, let's see if we can turn this thing a little bit here. So it's been a struggle here. Just down here fishing this corner here. All right, so I got the orange in color here, Texas rig set up. Let's give this bad boy a whirl. And we got the spinner bait on now, like a mid-size spinner bait. I got red color, I got crayfish color. Yeah, so we're about done here today. It's been a struggle. I've been throwing many different baits at them. I missed the one right in here earlier. It was a small one. but it's been a struggle. So in the video, it was kind of a cluster with all the wiring and stuff. That's just my GoPro charging port. Sorry for the poor light. And I put a port in the top of the box for USB. I could charge my phone off the other one when I'm out there. So having the lead acid up front, way too much weight. So I was taking in a lot of water in the front two ports, which was okay once I shifted my weight back, standing up, and the stabilization of the whole kayak was not near as good with having all the weight up here. So what I did was run this wire, tucked it in there nice and neat. I can still take my seat off, hid the wires under there, and then when I'm ready to roll, I just pull these out and put these cables right on my battery. So I think it's going to work a lot better with this battery being in the rear. This is just a heavy duty 12-volt battery. I pulled off my camper because I have a solar system and I run lithium iron phosphate battle-borne batteries in there, so I had this spare. I want to get a lithium battery and put on here. But yeah, if you're going to run a heavy lead acid, you do not want to put it up front for sure. You want to bring it back here. So we're going to test this thing out again very soon and see if that helps out, because I don't plan on getting a lithium battery probably to this winter, and might get a life jacket upgrade, and that's going to be about it. All right, so the whole pulling this thing out and sliding it in, your propeller has to be straight up and down so it fits in this hole. And I will say that this is all rather swift and neat and easy to do that. I got a mark on here with a Sharpie. That way when I'm out there, I got my reference point to where I know my clearance is about 2 inches or so, and I could cheat it a little more up if I wanted to, or drop it down in the water further. But I think that's all you really need. I'm excited to try it again for the second time without the big heavy lead acid up front. I think shifting this thing to the rear is going to give this thing a lot better weight distribution, for sure. So the downfall of this happened to me out there, is when you're coming up, and the Lake Carroll that I fish, when I'm coming up out of there, this will hit the bottom, or you gotta pull your kayak out. So that's the downfall. And then a lot of times when that propeller is like 90 degrees out, you go to pull this up and there's a struggle. So basically I had to keep kicking my motor on and off until I got lucky enough and to the propeller was straight up and down to pull up out of here, if that makes any sense. And basically I slammed that in. You slide that down in there and just connect everything up here. Word of advice, change your connectors. Don't make them 2 males on one end and 2 females on the other, just for the mere fact of reverse polarity. This makes it, if you do it like this, a male and then a female on the same end, and then a male and a female on the other end, you can't cross them up in reverse polarity and short circuit stuff out. So, but I just wanted to throw these videos in just to show y'all the setup, and I plan on getting it back out again soon, guys. So just thought I'd throw this in there. Alright guys, so I think we're going to wrap it up here for the day. I might get a couple casts as the lake transitions from shallow to deep right on this knuckle here. But other than that, thanks for watching Digging Deep, and hopefully we have better luck next time.